so I've been continuing to read through The Art of True Genius. This is my second time reading it through, and I've been taking some notes and writing some questions regarding it. So here I have some questions coming from the book and some statements that you made, some phrases that you use. And my first question is, why do you say no hardship, no genius?
Well, it's like saying, no comfort, there's more burden. What we're talking about here basically is creative pressure. Some people are born with a certain amount of creative pressure, and they can't help themselves. They have to do what they have to do. Push. It's an inner push. I've had even doctors ask me to associate with them so that they get the push. See? And they're already doctors, they're already MDs. And so I understand. See? So we're talking about people who need more intensification. So we're talking about intensification, which is also what I call the burn. See? The burn. Force, creative force. So then genius is about creative force and the release, the acknowledgement, the intensification of creative force. Not to a harmful degree, but to a useful, productive degree. So we're talking about power that's used to create and not to kill or destroy, but to be constructive. And so that you feel like you're driving at 80 miles an hour instead of 50 miles an hour. Not 150 miles an hour unless you're a race driver, but 80 miles an hour is good. Good speed. You feel that. It's good.
So do people need to go through certain things in life in order to deepen their awareness, deepen their consciousness?
Pain can deepen it. Pain and suffering does definitely deepen it, but it depends on what the person does with it. See? Some pain is good because it wakes you up. Other pain is disabling. It knocks you out. See? So we need the right amount of pain, right kind of pain. The right amount of disappointment and frustration so that it's used as motivating force for you. And then it's like a plus towards the creative expression that is subsequent to that.
So it seems like the karmic conditions are one thing, but then the individual's reaction or what they make of those conditions is the more important part.
Right. The idea of creativity means to enter the flow, so that you are adding wood to the fire, and you're benefiting from the, let's say, the locomotion of the fire. It's like having a motor and a car and a vehicle or boat that's working properly, or a plane or something. So you have the power, and the power is flowing, and conducting the business, carrying the ship, so to speak. And in this case, we're talking about your life ship. See, the life ship, in such a way where you're not only being alive and being interested in this, that, and whatever out of curiosity. You have a direction, like in your case, it's music, right? And you have, as a result of training, a way of gauging your development and your momentum. So here, what we're talking about is a more intensified momentum, but not dangerous to your nature or dangerous to your effort or your art, but something that is inspiring to you. So, well, I'm really moving now.